This is the S&P 500 SPDR ETF SPY one-day reading for March 6, 2025. It's currently March 3rd, 2025, 7:49 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading, $583.77 USD. And the shuffle video for the March 6th reading, created on February 21st, 2025 at 7:59 p.m. Eastern Time. What we're going to go over in this video is the overall trend direction and chart behavior for the day. We're going to give you information about the highest high and the lowest low. For the day, we'll give you the trades that we see, and we'll give you the hour-by-hour sequence of chart events throughout the day. What you must understand is that this is the sequence of chart events we are predicting. The timing is not always right on point to the hour. Often it is, for the most part, but there's going to be plenty of examples where you need to give it plus or minus an hour or two of wiggle room. The sequence of chart events is most important to pay attention to. When it seems like it's off, it's just that there's wiggle room involved. And if you understand that, then you're able to make the proper decisions. But really, you don't even need to understand that if you've got the early access subscription, because in real time, I'm going over the SPY day trades and SPY swing trades. These videos should not be traded on your own, guys. Like, this is just an expectation, what we expect to see. It's for entertainment so that you guys see that extrasensory perception can be used practically in the real world. But if you're actually trading this information, you've got to get at least the early access Discord trade alerts, my friends. I'll show you how to get that stuff at the end of the video. All right, so the overall trend, this should be a pretty notable move to the upside here on the 6th. A nullified high card indicating a rally along a diagonal trend line breaking through horizontal resistance to meet another resistance. And it's nullified, however, meaning that there may be some sort of like pullback overnight. We'll have to look at that in more detail as we progress. Out of the day's low, a fast sudden move higher, and we're advised to trade around a period of volatility taking place on the one-day chart. In the pre-market, we've got a decline into a trough, offering opportunity to open up a long position. This decline may even take us all the way into the open or possibly even to 11 o'clock, hard to say. It might be that we see it twice, the open and 10 o'clock, excuse me. But out of that low, somewhere around the first half hour, there should be a sudden move higher, reaching for distant resistance, breaking through a resistance level to meet another resistance. That rally turns over for between roughly 10 and 11, a rally along a diagonal trend line ends with a fast sudden move higher, and then a breakdown through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down. Pop out of another low there between roughly 10 and 11. So that's probably two lows, one at the open and one there between 10 and 11, probably closer to 10. But then we've got this move out of the low between roughly 11 and 12, and then a full retracement of that move back down. Quite a bit of volatility there between roughly 12 and 2 o'clock, and then after establishing, well, a big move to the upside there between 12 and 1. Oh, this might be a sharp drop, guys. This might be a sharp drop all the way down here. If this is a sharp drop, it would be a huge opportunity to open up long positions, not just for a day trade. Well, yeah, for a day trade, really. See that science card there? It's being highlighted here. Anyhow, if you can enter into a long there, huge move down, and then after establishing support, big move to the upside. It might even be a huge move down and back up, and then establishing support. But either way, after establishing support or attempting to establish support, we have another big move to the upside just before 2 o'clock, pushing the upper end of a range higher there between 2 and 3 o'clock, but probably between 1:30 and 3 o'clock, but probably around 2. Big move to the upside, and then more sideways rotation in the last hour, ending with a fast sudden move higher, taking us to a near overbought crest or peak that we should sell off from in the post-market. Yeah, so the best trade, guys, you could at the open up a partial long if you wanted to, but I would probably wait. I would use this, like these lows, as exits for the short position if you opened that up following the Discord trade alerts today. I would use the low at the opener there in the first half hour to close out of shorts. And then I want to see a sharp drop here just after 12 or just around 12 o'clock to a lowest low for the day. And if that takes place, I would open up a long position. You can close a long position in the next hour, towards the end of the hour if you wanted to, for a day trade. You might even be able to close it right at the close for an even higher price, but more speculation there. So what it looks like happens is that this rally into a peak here at the end of the day, it's counteracted with like a decline, probably in the pre-market or overnight here on the 7th. We'll talk about that in more detail when we get into the reading for the 7th. That's SPY for March 6, 2025. Let me show you how to get that early access subscription. It's $100 a month. It gets you access to all of our public posts, the earliest access you get to any of our public posts. It gets you access to our live Discord trade alerts for day trades and swing trades, and the chart drawings where we actually put in entry and exits. Important to understand, guys, that if you're actually going to trade this information, you really need to get the subscription. If you buy it by a year, guys, this is probably changing tonight to $900. So if you see it at 6, you should swipe it up. Either way, it's $100 a month. And you get that back in one trade. My God. Blessings to all my angel investors. You go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders. 5% of all profits should be donated forward to one of these charities. 5% of all profits donated back to the channel. Leaves you with 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. By doing that, you're following through on the rule of karma for the channel and helping us to complete the whole mission, convert the negative and competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. If everybody took 5% and they've donated it, I mean, how much better would the world be, my friends? So we can at least do part of that. Much love and blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.